Do you know how rare a Grand National wagon would be if somebody suddenly found one in a barnyard and its matching numbers is actually a one-off prototype? Do you know how expensive that Grand National would be? I'm simply saying, if you thought the CTSV was expensive, your ass in for a surprise. One of these would easily fetch, what, $250,000? I'ma go and say this because it's unspoken and people act like they scared to say it. If you have a Grand National that you bought just the LS swap, you now have a Regal with a LS, not a Grand National. This lady is the reason why GM is in the situation that they in now. First and foremost, this lady is the reason y'all don't have any more Camaros coming. She's the reason why that C8 Corvette every generation keep getting shoved down y'all throats, posted on y'all timelines, even though the average American can't even afford basic necessities. So I highly doubt they're willing to buy a two-seater sports car with a family of about 5 and 6. I feel like it's about time that GM gives up the no car could be better than the Corvette shit. They have to give people a variety. Okay, cool. We're going to give you a 7th gen Camaro. It's going to weigh like 32 to 3,500 pounds. We're going to put the same engine that's in the ZR1 C8 inside of that 7th gen. We're also going to give it a nice ass suspension and sell it for around what, $80,000 to $90,000. Cool, dope ass price point. First choice of business to shit on Ford and Dodge. If I was president for a day, I bring back the big body sedan. I bring back a true Hellcat competitor. We talking about a twin turbo LT Impala SS, rear wheel drive, none of that front wheel drive Econo box bullshit. I'm just simply saying, if Mary Barra got money for recalls because of all them bad suspensions and wiring fuck-ups, electrical issues, and a lot of these sedans and SUVs, then they have money to raise Pontiac from the dead and give us a WS7 Firebird. And besides, that smile tell me everything I need to know about her search history. We talking about nastier than Big Bird taking a gas station pill in the middle of church service. All I'm saying is the torque steering this thing has to be horrendous. It's probably harder than a box Chevy with no power steering fluid. Bro got a Lizzo worth of turbo strapped to a J-Series. He swapped in an 8th gen Civic. He also converted to all-wheel drive. This is a masterpiece on wheels. This sounds good. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mess with this seat. Oh yeah, he hauling ass. Yeah, what y'all rate this below? Give it a 1 out of 10. I gotta give it a solid 10 out of 10 because it's a badass motherfucker. Make sure y'all hit up Josh Harris. He make custom parts for 8th and 9th gen Civics. Bro cool as hell. Y'all go follow his work. If you need anything done, hit him up. Not only is the owner built like smoke from Grand Theft Auto, like he'll just pull a rocket launcher out of his pocket mid-confrontation, but he got a Hellcat wide body and a C8 Corvette to match. His photographer said, look, this is what I need you to do. He said, what? I need you to pose like you about to do a Forex trade commercial. What's good, y'all? I've been doing Forex trade for about 10 years now. If your back touching the front and you want to make a change, make sure you hit me up. Enough about the owner. Let's talk about this Hellcat wide body. It's sitting on 4 Giottos and it's triple black. Well, homicide black. We talking about blacker than Grace Jones on a nude beach. Now we have a 458 Italian. We have a C8 Corvette looking great back there. I'm not sure what wheels he set it on, but I'm quite sure I can find him on Marketplace. But he make these look good. All I'm saying is it look like Chevy, Ferrari, Buick, Lamborghini, they was all in one room taking the test, and GM copied off of Ferraris. I heard some ratchet in Walmart say SRTs make a coochie leak, you know, copying a Sexy Red song, and I thought to myself, that don't sound healthy. She might need to go get that checked out at the health department. I give this Hellcat an 8 out of 10. I give the C8 Corvette an 8.2 out of 10. Nissan has to be one of the absolute worst car companies out there. Let's think about this. They're a prime example of what happened when you let your shareholders determine what type of cars to build. Now, do you remember Carlos Ghosn? He came in, saved Nissan's ass with the 350Z and a few other vehicles, but then turned around and started misrepresenting funds, meaning he was putting some of that money in his pocket. He was arrested in 2018, and right before they could take his ass to jail, some American Green Berets snuck him out through a suitcase. Bro, on some fucking, like, Mission Impossible shit. Snuck this man out through a suitcase to the airport on a flight, sent his ass to Lebanon, where he from. The U.S. can't just march in this particular country and grab Carlos, so he actually got some type of immunity. This is the same company that gave you the R32, the R33, the R34, the R35, what else? The Nissan SEMA. We can go on. Like, bro, the 300ZX. This is that same company. And it is wild. And folks want me to be excited about this big bone GTR. Fuck this. How they lose $4.5 billion worth of profit in the first quarter. And then Nissan, a prideful ass company. I'm going to tell you how. Remember when they were supposed to merge with Honda and Mitsubishi, supposed to be like some super company? They thought it was going to be the next big thing. But then Nissan poured out once they realized it wasn't going to go their way. I mean, damn, what do y'all have to lose? Your engines are crappy. Your cars look like they came out of Roblox. The drivetrains are terrible. Like, hell, a Honda-powered Nissan Maxima will be as powerful as Thanos with an infinity gauntlet.